process for a website, and just decide on a name for Collective Ventures, I suppose.
Well, that was what I wanted to talk about.
Those are the main three things, and then look at prototyping at this point as well, getting it into the pipeline. The diagrams, the 3D diagrams, just have a look at thinking about ways of doing that, which are going to be useful for the engine too. Stream into what we've already done, I guess.
Yep. Well, do you want to flesh out now what is possible for a name?
I mean, I quite like Blank Vortex, but it doesn't. I don't think it's probably Vortex is probably a bit too.
That's the name for the entire project. We could try and flesh out, parts. So I've now got hopefully a new screen.
Yeah, I can see it.
Right. So can you see my tablet?
Yeah, I can see it. Well, yeah.
Oh mate, this is crazy. We've got so many screens. We must be like raping the bandwidth.
Yeah.
Absolutely raping it.
I'm also recording this OBS as well. I've got Unreal Engine there.
This is fantastic, mate. This is the world I want to live in. If I could do this in virtual... Okay, so I'll just tell you now out front. The next thing I'm going to try and push for our company, because I would never rest. I'm like Elon Musk. The point is, the minute we got a VR environment and we can walk around, step one. Step two, the minute we can get iframe equivalent, which means we could designate parts of the environment and we can export stuff in the fly. That's a whole set of environment. That's step two. And then once we're a PLC company and flying away with our products and we're launched, the final step is to be able to get live feed input. And I'm already imagining it's going to be through code and not through visuals of other systems. So literally, you will come home and VR will now be what it was always supposed to be.
That would probably be easier than all the making the diagrams 3D and things. Because all it is just taking...
It doesn't... Right, this is... Right, look. I know. Right, I know, but if we don't go through it, there's two things that are going to happen. We're going to miss out on the algorithmic change of 2018. We have to have some stake. Because other people's ideas will drown us on search results. We will get drowned. And copyright's going to get harder to fight because the gap between when people make claims is going to get shorter. There's all sorts of stuff. So I'm hoping that this is the most strategic view that approach that I can think of. Right, in the time being, let's try and I don't know what black white doesn't make a difference. Let's see, is she still working? Hello. Can you still see my screen, or is that bummed out?
Yes, still see it.
Ah, fantastic. Okay, so again, everything I try and write and do from a program, if you ever have the ability to be in three minds in one conversation, is export everything so you can play around with it in something else. Yeah. So on this app, it's an SVG drawer, so we can export this stuff later to then 3D, make it 3D, then Blender, then texture, then fucking 3ds Max or whatever, and then it goes onto a website as like in a store. And we start offering people memory palaces, memory rooms, and that's what you can charge for. You see? Okay, so let's just get this other one out of the way. So, I think I've said to you this one before. There's one for businessmen.
Yeah, but it's kind of like becoming a virtual architect, isn't it?
Yes. I said in a thing about nicking stuff from the Matrix, Inception, the multi-levels, the No, I'm really deadly serious.
Becoming like a dream weaver.
I'm glad that you've mentioned it, because I haven't forgotten that I don't want this to be painful for you. I want this to be up and coming. I want people to be jealous of the fact... Listen, I want people to be jealous of the fact that you come up with it. So my plan is that you come up with the almost inception of humanity. You're the one who lifted us out between religion but beyond nihilism, where actually we're not in a matrix, but we do have to make our own destiny, and this software is going to help us do that. I thought about it. Jordan Peterson's entire fame is off the back of the fact that he stood up and said something.
Well, it's the C16 thing, wasn't it?
But it doesn't matter what the subject. He took that stance. So this is what I'm proposing that we do, for a whole host of reasons. I've said this one before. This is really basic drawing here. But I said you got like Del Boy at the bottom of a business scale. And then, so you've seen the business one. The next one would be the view, and I want to try and get some sort of text on this. So,
I mean, in terms of business, like, I mean, really, people will have confidence in what you're doing if what you're doing actually has content. I suppose, really, like you were talking about with content before.
yep.
If you've got something to show, if you've got something that you've actually produced and put effort into. Otherwise, you know, as you say, like if you've got nothing to show, then it's just all Dutch courage. It's just all air, isn't it? Really.
Yeah, that's exactly my point.
If someone's got a business, you know, if someone's business mature, business, what I don't know what the word would be, adept to business, they'll see that from a million miles off.
Well, what investors look for is that creative idea.
As far as I see it, like being a good business person is having a very adept bullshit sensor.
Yeah. Essentially. I mean, I'm trying to work out why other people buy into things, what it is behind it. It is definitely the story. I mean, I can draw that bit here for you now. It's definitely a part of the brain at all times. You know, we're constantly trying to get this part brain going all the time, which is the DOPA reward system, and we want to get it as many times as we can. You know, 10 times, 1,000 times.
You feel happy, don't you?
Yeah, exactly correct. I mean, even when we're not happy, we don't even know what to do. So we do things like wank, shower, mull around, all those things, because the brain's going, oh, I remember we did this last time. The areas aren't connected.
Yeah, well, it's just a reward system.
Yes, so the bits we want to focus on are the prefrontal cortex. You know, we don't think along enough in this area, and that's supposed to give us our alpha brainwaves. And now what they're looking at is all this other stuff from like Dave Asprey, etc., that believe that they can do all sorts in terms of like influence that area of the brain through magnets, lights, you know, all sorts of like gadgets, whatever.
Hello. Check 1 2. Oh my god. I just realised none of my audio has been picked up whatsoever.
No.
Yep. Shit.
Well, I'll tell you what, we can. Yeah, I was going to say, we can end it there for the time being. I think, like I said, we can write the objectives.
I didn't say that much, but yeah, I don't know.
Well, we don't, this is a practice. We can dump this and do it all over again. But the next time we talk, if we had something to this effect, like a central person in the centre room of some sort that we call our meeting room. I don't know how you want to do it. Make it HTML if you want. And in those things, link it to a database as well. It says the things that we were talking about. You know, they're labelled and the story.
What I'll probably do anyway is just edit the videos. I mean, otherwise, if we're going to have a collective YouTube channel, no one's going to sit through an hour and a half of us talking to each other.
No.
People are really into it. Like, you know, I occasionally do that for some YouTubers, but even then I have to be really, really, really interested in what they're talking about to do it, be asked to do it.
Yeah.
So I'll just edit things together and like just do that, I guess. And I mean, I can even, like, for the bits I was showing before of the Unreal Engine, I can just do a voiceover narration for that, like what I'm showing and that. And then, yeah, that would be the best way to do it, just edit stuff. I've only got Movie Maker at the minute, annoyingly, because Adobe Premiere is
broken.
No, not broken. I'm in my license. I'm not paying for a license at the minute because I'm not enough money. It costs like 17 quid a month.
Well, yeah, I've got the crack if you want it.
Yeah, maybe. Well, I don't know, because I've already got a license, so I might just I can reactivate it, whatever. But I don't really need it that much at the minute. I mean, for simple editing, Movie Maker's fine, and all that'll be will be editing already existing screen captures and stuff. So it's not really. I don't need like anything high end at the minute. I am missing it though. I used to have a lot of fun just messing around with it.
Yeah, I mean that we do need to get to something like that because that is where the production quality is.
Yeah. Cool. Well, so if I carry on with the Unreal Engine work, I'll have a look at starting to put together a website. We need to figure out a domain, I suppose.
Yeah, I mean that's what I said before about the names. I mean, as you can see, what I'm sort of drawing now. Again, another room that we would have, a landscape that we could think.
So we're talking about like 3D landscaping, 3D architects, 3D architects basically. So maybe if we just like back and forth. I don't think we should just decide it now, but if we back and forth for the next 2 days.
No, come on. Well, give me some key words. What sort of things can you? I'm giving you.
It's like 3D space, architecture, processes.
Yeah, I'm going to keep drawing graphics.
Processing, dream spaces, I suppose.
Yeah,
Lucid
yeah.
dreaming. Well, mind space, mental palace. Mind palace that you're talking about.
Yeah.
Sphere, shapes. I'm just like brainstorming now.
I mean, the idea of memory palace is that you can create and go as deep as you want once you have the buildings. So if we had a memory palace for, I mean, I don't know why I do that, you know, like the stupid Indian thing. So if you could have like a level where we enter into our memory palace, you walk in, you know, there's your little character.
Yeah, I mean, like, obviously at the minute I'm prototyping the engine and we'll produce a prototype version of it. But then I think for further iterations, you could probably make it so that it has almost like its own inbuilt level editor. That's too high end now. That's just out of the question for this first build of the kind of like brainstorm software. It's just too much.
Yeah, no, I totally agree.
But I think what we could keep in mind for future iterations is make it so that you can design your own. Well, like, you know, you're saying about having objects you can just plug in and stuff.
Yeah.
Have it so that actual process is quite. You can basically create your own virtual space, create your own. I mean
that is one that was worth talking about.
Like, almost like with Minecraft, where so it's simple. It's not like I think if at this point, like, especially as there's only two of us, if we overcomplicated the kind of idea for that, then that would be counterproductive, really. But if we could create something simple, where you can create your own, like you said, mind palace, and then, you know, link things up, and then also have further use. We'll have to figure out, like, basically that would be a further application further down the line, I suppose. But that'd be quite cool, like a kind of just basically a virtual space that you can just easily edit and create things in and navigate, I suppose. Yeah, no,
like literally, I'm constantly drawing as you're talking to try and match up what you're saying.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go off in a bit. I'll have to get on with some stuff. It's 3 o'clock already, bloody hell, 3:10. Woke up so late at 12.
Yeah, no, it's absolutely not a problem. Is this video going to get uploaded?
I'll edit it, but yeah, I'll just edit it so that cut down some of it, and then well, what I'll do is I'll edit it, send you upload it on this at first, send you a copy across, then you can just say, yeah, that's good, or, you know, change this and that.
Yeah, no drama.
So obviously I'll cut this bit out now. I'm just talking about this meta in it.
Yeah, no, that's exactly right. Yeah. Meta, I love that. I learned about that the other day.
Yeah, well, it's like it'd be like breaking the fourth wall, wouldn't it, for anyone watching? Like, you know, I'm in a video where they're talking about editing a video. This video that is.
Yeah, I mean, that's it. Like an Inception. Like, eventually, I want one of our things to go that we go to one of our files on lrio.uk. We go to some section that says.
Incept. Oh, I don't know. Incept for a name sounds too cyber secure.
Yeah, no, you can't use it, but you can take the analogy and might apply that. But yeah, somewhere in our website that when you load up the front dashboard, you know, you've got all of the menus down the side. You click a button.
I quite like names like Node and thing, but Node's already taken because it's a JavaScript framework. So.
Well, that goes back to the keywords again. Like, what kind of themes do you want to use? I mean,
I always like the word. Well, I always liked.
You know, the best ones for logos are always single words.
Indra, just purely because there's intranet, which is this cool concept of it.
Can you spell it for me?
I've never read about this before. INDRA. It might be a bit abstract though. Indra. What was it again? It was something I read about ages ago in this book by Eric Davies, who's an amazing, incredible technology writer and media writer. Intranet. It's just intranet. Yeah, it basically comes from Buddhist philosophy. Indra's net. It's a metaphor used to illustrate the concepts of emptiness, dependent origination and interpretation. It's pretty cool because it kind of it's actually quite a nice name actually. Infinite space. It's an infinite space basically. send you the Wikipedia article. I can remember reading about it in this book, Technosis, which I'll get as well. This book, Technosis, by, like I said, this author, Eric Davies, who's amazing. He's one of my favourite books. Well, I think you can read the thing here, actually. We can read some extracts from it. So. I mean, it's kind of like a psychedelic, well, it's kind of like countercultural, psychedelic culture, counterculture. He's like he's quite into Terence McKenna, but then also a lot of the old.
Yeah, I know that. I know Terence McKenna.
Technosis is a book that I picked up at university, and it like completely inspired me. It's just about the links between religious and spiritual impulses and technology. So
good, because that's the sort of stuff I want in the software.
Yeah, it's a brilliant book. I just think I used to have I stupidly gave it away to a girl I was dating for a bit, and I never got it back.
Yeah, I've made that mistake with jewelry and everything. Yeah.
Well, it wasn't a big deal. It's just like I got through 2 books out of it anyway from there. So
yeah, all right, mate.
But yeah, it's one of my favourite books. So yeah, it's just well worth reading this. And that Indranet, I quite like that as a name, or Indra, or something like that, just because it's got like a nice root from like Buddhism, which is probably one of the of all the belief systems, is one of the ones I've kind of got more time for, I suppose. Not a Buddhist, but I mean,
no, I know what you say. It's better thought out, and I've got more respect for it.
Describe the interconnectedness of the universe. It's kind of the similar kind of. It's basically this idea of nodes and connecting. So kind of like in terms of that seems quite. Because a lot of the software I'm building is very atomic. So I'm building these little atoms which will connect somehow and stuff. So
yeah, that's exactly the same path that I'm on.
So yeah, so I think maybe that would be a good name for stuff, or something like is like a variation on that, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm gonna skip off now. I might start prototyping some website designs as well, and just start getting ideas together for that. I could just do that on my Northex Slayers for now, just as a subdirectory or something.
Okay.
Send some stuff over. Alright.
Lovely.
Okay, in a bit.
See you in a bit, mate. Thank you very much.